Now that this channel is monetized, I would like you guys to help the algorithm by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to comment. If you're going to work with a zombie, or you're going to do a breakup spell, or even a destruction job, you got to practice social distancing. See, when you put that type of energy on someone, that energy, though you have in mind for it to be directed to someone else, if it's the breakup ritual, if that person is around you, that person's energy is going to be off. See, what I've always said in the past, and even if you go and look at my old videos, it's not wise. I do not recommend that you do a breakup ritual on someone you're living with. Because if you're doing a breakup ritual for the person you're with and his side piece is out in the world, or she lives somewhere far away, or she lives in another city or even another state, when does that man have time to break up with that woman? So whether you're using the spirits of the dead or you're utilizing some demonic entity, that man is living with you. His mind is not going to be there. When you have this type of energy on an individual, you got to practice social distancing. Keep your distance. Because that individual's mind is not going to be there. See, I don't know about what hoodoo practitioners do. But what I can speak about is what I know when it comes to what we do. If you're working with a zombie, you are working with the dead. Their minds are usually not right there. They're not there. So when a person becomes mounted by such spirit, they take on the characteristics of that spirit. Restlessness. You may find them become very violent. So if you're going to do work like that, you may want to keep your distance from that individual. Maybe you'll see them a couple of weeks later, or after they finish breaking up. Because that way you can take care of the situation to make it so that that individual can come around you peacefully. But in between that time, you want to walk on eggshells around that person. Because the slightest thing you say or the slightest thing you do can send that individual in an uproar. Yes, breakup spells do work, but you have to keep yourself, or don't let your hands get caught in the cookie jar. That's basically the way I can put it. You don't want your hands to be caught in the cookie jar. I always say, even in destruction work, if you got destruction work on a rival, don't you be around that person. Because they say death comes in threes. See, I think Marilyn Manson has a song that goes, "You and me and the devil makes three." But listen, when you have a malevolent spirit sitting on someone, you don't want to go around that individual, because what's meant for them will come, you will be caught in that too. And this is why I always say collateral damage. Because The energy is directed towards its source. Anyone standing in that location is going to get caught up. So I say to you people, again, if you're going to work with a zombie, you're going to do a destruction spell or a breakup ritual. Keep your distance. Practice social distancing.